Hello, everyone. Hello, welcome to today's live cooking, and it's Cook with NL. So, kindly, when you join in, kindly invite someone. Hello, thank you, Afrodon's Village Kitchen. Thank you. So, today I have a special guest from Finland to join us. And please, if you give me a moment, I will invite our special guest for today's live cooking. Thank you. So please, can you join in and invite someone? Hello. Please invite someone. Thank you. I would add my guest now. Yes. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Today I have a special guest with us. She is a chef, a professional chef, and she is a face behind a lot of pages. And today I would like her to tell us more. And then whilst we're cooking, she's going to tell us what she does and then the main reason why we're here today. So please kindly invite someone to join us with today's live. And she is Katheryn Kangas from Finland. So you are welcome, my beautiful lady.
Thank you very much. Honored to have this invitation to join you here. So.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for also accepting it. I'm so grateful.
Thank you too. Thank you.
So please today take us through what you're going to cook for us, and what we talk about is the use of palm oil, which Ghanaian Food Network has taken it on board this month, and she is going to take us through. So now I'll off my camera and she's going to talk to us. If you have any comments, kindly leave it in the comment section. Thank you. So I'll leave it to you, my beautiful lady.
All right. Thank you very much, Mami Nova.
And that's it.
So, if you may know me, hello. My name is Katheryn Kangas. I'm a Ghanaian currently living in Finland. And I'm a chef by profession. So my journey actually started when I relocated to Finland about 10 years ago, exactly 10 years ago, actually.
Yeah.
And of course, I joined the internet as in social media, and the first 2 years was very difficult because back then I couldn't find, people that were actually promoting Ghanaian foods. There were a few I saw, a few I came across that were doing, Ghanaian foods and showcasing them.
Yeah.
And all that I was seeing, was all this time consuming methods of cooking, these long cooking.
Hours.
Exactly. Hours and hours of cooking.
Yes.
And my first impression was like, if you have to do this, especially if you're not living in Ghana where you have the extra help, someone to watch over your food for you whilst you go do something else, someone can be there. You can have a kid just stay there and, fan your pan and do everything for you.
Yeah.
If you don't, we don't have that system here. You have probably like, when you go for lunchtime, you have 30 minutes.
Yes.
15 minutes. When you have to make food, it's so busy lifestyle here. And I was like, if I have to cook like this as we do back in Ghana, no, it won't work. I don't have the time like that as we have back in Ghana, because in Ghana, we have the help, we have the backup. But here, we don't really have that much of a backup. So if everything is you and your family, make it fast, delicious food, everyone is happy and still Ghanaian.
Sure.
So I decided that, okay, if I'm not seeing anything like that, then I guess I have to do it myself.
Yeah.
So that's how it all started, as a hobby, or yes, let's say as a hobby.
Yeah.
Staying with my new baby, just cooking, and and of course, I always say that food should be eaten first with the eyes.
Sure. Your plating is top notch.
Exactly. So visually also I started thinking, how can I make this, even this, quick meals even look more, exciting, that someone would think, oh, what is going on that plate? What is going on in that asanka? Let me really, arouse interest in the first place. So then I started, into food photography, where I would cook my meal, make it as beautiful as I would love it to be, and then post on, social media.
Yes, because your plate looks like a 5-star restaurant.
Thank you very much, Aminova. Thank you. So that's where it started from, that I would love to do this beautiful, delicious, authentic Ghanaian cooking that, it's not so time consuming as we grew up with.
Yes.
And also, pleasantly looking to the eyes, not this, humongous portions where we grow up with, If you come to a typical Ghanaian home and you're served with a meal, your first thought is, oh God, I'm in trouble. And you must make sure you eat everything.
You eat everything, it's true.
If you don't finish eating it, so it's disrespectful if you don't also finish eating that. And it's panic. It's always panic for me. If you personally grow up, my favorite food was soup. Because for soup, I can drink a whole pot of soup because it's soup. So when you talk about soup, I'm always ready for soup. So that is what the whole idea started from. That if I'm not seeing what I would love to see about Ghanaian cooking, then let me just let me do it and see how far it will take us. And then 10 years down the line, here we are as a professional chef now, and then also, thank you. And then also opened another, decided to join the whole movement so we can also, I realized also about the asanka was losing its,
I'll put my camera on and I'll show you guys. I will show you guys the asanka she's talking about. Help me here.
Thank you, love. So I could actually show my few followers here that are here. So typically this is a natural asanka. So let me have you.
Have my plate too. You bring yours and I'll bring mine.
I would like you to hold it up. So this is an asanka. And what Maminova asked there is the modern asanka where yes, thank you, my love. So from this to what my sister has up there. So this is a traditional asanka.
Yes.
Which come with the tapoli, where you do the grinding.
The proper asanka.
Yeah. And then we have the traditional one, as my beautiful sister is showing there. I started that also, that we can.
We are going to talk about this plate. That's why I brought it.
So then this is what we have. So asanka, I realized maybe 5 years ago that it was losing its essence in our kitchens. Like I visited back home and plastic was consuming the food, food culture in Ghana.
Yes.
You go to restaurants and it's plastic being served on plastic being served on plastic.
Like a lot of this is heartbreaking sometimes when you talk about it.
Yeah, it is. So it was really heartbreaking, because then you look around and you see the plastic was really like, swallowing up our food. And I remember growing up, it wasn't that way.
Yeah.
It wasn't that way. I remember, hello, thank you. I remember Stanley, when I grew up, when we have to go buy, Hausa cocoa from the street in the morning.
Yes.
I remember my mother would give us a flask.
It's true. Hey, put flasks are around.
Exactly. My mother would give us a flask.
Yes.
A flask to go and buy the cocoa, put it in the flask, and carry it to the house.
Yes.
Beautiful. You go home, you take your cup, and the mommy will pour you your flask, add your sugar, and add your milk.
It's true. It's true.
And even when we buy the kose, we always had this, I don't even know if people still know this, Pyrex bowl. Do you still have that?
It's true. Yes. Like I said, are you assisting?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you're born in the 80s,
you don't know why. I don't know what you're living for.
No. 80s,
telling you. So I was like, you know, we go with our Pirates bowl. You know, mommy's expensive, or you know, if not so expensive, very nice.
Posh. At that time, it's posh.
It's posh. And you know, all this effort that your mother puts in for you to go buy food from the streets.
True.
It's done with respect. When you take your mother's Pirates bowl.
Okay, I've seen that comment.
Yeah. That's true.
It's true.
I see amazing comment from there, and that is what this is all about. You can do this. So even when your mother gives you the Pirates bowl and the flags, it's with respect. You make sure it's your food. You carry it with respect from the Hausa cocoa vendor to the house.
That's true.
You do not play on the road because you know you have your food in your hands.
Hey, Asamato.
Asamato. And all this is my breakfast, you know. You carry it with respect. No plastic in your flags, in your Pirates bowl, wrapped in a napkin to the house.
Beautiful.
I remember this very well. It was always a memory that, you know, flags, Pirates bowl, lunch boxes to school and everything. There was nothing like plastic, and you know, so it also begged Ghanaian Food Network that this is the time.
Yeah, I'm going to pin it in the comment section now, Ghanaian Food Network. So I'll pin your pages in the comment section, and I hope people please kindly go and follow Ghanaian Food Network. I'll pin all your pages. I'll pin all your pages in the comment section, and then please kindly do follow them. I'll pin it here. Yes. You can pin one comment at a time.
So that was what Asanka brought. Ghanaian Food Network, that we need to promote this in every way possible, from our Asanka to the calabash, to arche leaves,
true,
to the banana leaves, you know. All these eco-friendly things that are so available in Ghana are just rotting away because people are moving towards plastics.
Modern.
For me, it's a ridiculous modern trend in Ghana.
It's true.
I mean, where else people are trying to, you know, develop plastic, and they are now, you know, developing paper, developing, you know, avocado seeds into, you know, cutleries and stuff. And
wow.
We are rather, you know, bent on just taking in all this plastic waste into the country.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for the comment. Thank you so much. I've seen that.
Yes, thank you so much. So the idea and the overall goal in the future is that if we can ban single-use plastics in Ghana.
Thank you.
All the, you know, those cutleries, plastic fork, knives, all those, you know, single use where you buy food and they put it in the plastic and you carry it, should be off our market. Because apart from that problem, number one, number two, Ghana does not have a solid recycling habit.
That is a huge problem. A problem. That is a huge one. I think if investors are watching this, I think this is the next direction people should pull off. Or more, like investors in founding question is very, very important.
And it all starts with a habit. Say, if I'm not going to use this twice, I'm not going to use this 10 times, I don't use it at all.
Okay.
It's as simple as that. Say, if you go to if you think you're going to have lunch and you can't put in the effort to take your own lunch box, at the end of the day, it's zero waste. Your lunch box is washed, it will be used tomorrow.
Yes.
You buy the plastic, you go home, and most of this plastic that they have in Ghana leach chemicals into our foods.
Yes.
Which we don't know, because all these foods are heated up. And once the food is heated, immediately it comes in contact with the plastic. The chemical starts to, you know, react. Exactly. Thank you very much. I'm loving the comments I'm seeing very much here, where my children love eating in bar. That is the leaf. And it's absolutely I have a son that would literally, his favorite color is green. So every time I find, banana leaves from our local,
Hello, everyone. Please, due to technical issues, the live just went a bit off, and then please bear with us. We're going to be with you very, very soon. Patrol and Columbia. Please, thank you. Please,
right.
yeah. Sorry, so we left. I'm going to pin another comment here. Please leave your comments. I'm going to pin all the comments that I see, so we talk about that as well. Pepe is giving us a very good comment here, and I'm so happy and excited about it.
I'm loving them. I mean, that, yeah.
I love the way people are sharing their own experiences, and then share of it about eco-friendly.
Yeah. And that's where it starts from. Say, if we get people on board like this. Thank you, my love. Thank you very much.
Please follow the pages. Follow Ghana Food Network as well. Please follow.
Yeah. Yes. I would like, Mami Nova, can I have you back on board so I can have a beautiful interaction?
Yeah. I just wanted you to be the center of the conversation. But yeah.
I want to have you on board too, so you can.
Oh, yes.
So we can get it going. Yes.
All right, love. I'll do just that for you.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
And I'll leave my thing here. Please don't forget.
Yeah. So that is the number one goal, that we can bring back our Asanka in all the possible forms. Where you showed me your Asanka bowl, I can show. Let me just get one more too.
Thank you. So please leave your comments. I'll be pinning the comments. If he's giving us, oh, okay, cool. Because see, I'm here. He's not leaving.
Going anywhere. It's his spot. Thank you. Thank you, Greg.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I'll pin the next comment as well. Yeah.
So here's our Asanka bowl, as we started from Ghanaian Food Network. So it's very dear to me because, from this traditional Asanka to this, in how many years, I have no idea how long we've had this as Ghanaians, and it's taken this long to actually say, why don't we make it into this? And as you can see from here, we use Asante red clay. It's not just any clay. When you talk about the Asante red clay, it's the high quality red clay you can ever have.
Wow.
So heat resistant, it's water resistant, it's holds up heat for a long time. That's what makes Asanka very special. That's why you can.
I think I bought one from you how many years ago? Is it 2-3 years ago?
4 years or 5 years
4
ago?
years or 5 years ago. I've had this for almost 5 years. I've had this for 5 years. I bought it from Katheryn, Finland. She posted it from Finland. So please, you can order yours, send her a DM, and you have this lovely.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
So almost 4 years. I said do one anniversary. So I said, we are going to
be relaunching with an anniversary very soon, because we don't let our traditional just go. I mean, we can make a tradition to shoot all the modern designs. That if you have this, beautiful Asanka, make with these beautiful plates, It's a story, it's a tradition, it's a lineage, it's a generation we are trying to create here, that we shouldn't just lose our food and, get ourselves and, absorbed in so much, modernity, imported things that locally do not help our economy. These plates are handmade in Ghana, so it's very special to me. And the reason why even we don't have much production going on, because our local porter is back in school.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, he's back in school and trying to get himself better. So as long as
that's also great.
Yeah, that is happening, so that we can make it into something. We can make it into, a baking casserole.
Oh, yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
From our kuku, all the kuku are made with the red Asanka clay, So even from the kuku, where we can make the kuku modern. The kuku is not just for making medicines and, potations. Kuku, you can cook in kuku. You can make soups in kuku. So it's important. Yeah, it's not just for medicine. Yeah.
Please, business idea no selling a business idea. It's not business idea no selling.
Yeah, for me, even I tell people that are interested that, look, if someone wants to take it on, as long as you're going to have this company in Ghana, where you're going to have local people, into it, take the local ceramics, the local porters on board. Let's, develop what we have. It's brilliant. It shouldn't
then take it to the next level. Now it's made in Ghana. Everything is just we carry our own identity and our own stuff, selling it out there.
Exactly.
So international,
we don't just lose it. And it's very important, it's very, very dear to me. That's why all these years with no massive production going on, I'm so patient and telling myself that when we do it, we are doing it right. We make sure it's local porters and ceramic makers involved. It's not just to get the money, it's not just to put it out there, it's to make an impact, that people's lives are being touched.
Yeah.
That we source all the clay locally, we do it locally, we handmade them with love, just like every Asanka you buy in Ghana is handmade. Every single Asanka.
Supporting local business stuff.
Every single Asanka in Ghana is handmade.
The passion they have in making this is just amazing.
If it is something maybe someone might not know, there's no Asanka is the same. Every Asanka in Ghana is different. You won't find the same Asanka anywhere.
It's true.
It's different.
Yeah, because your Asanka is free from Peru. So are different. All those are the same time, the same everything. You can just tell say different. So when you see children, you get to a point I just bought a spare one in case it's a BB happy now. Unique, like each of them. On a unique style, different. A fruit pan,
we want to use the same concept. Say every Asanka plate will also be unique. Handmade, every plate will be different for you. Every plate will be handmade.
It's true. Now, because even the one you're having is different from what I have. Yeah. Different.
Yeah, even with a gold plate, it wasn't.
It's not the same.
It's not distinct.
It's
not distinct. Thank you for joining us. So the same goal, no, na said Asanka. That's why Ghanaian Food Network is very, very dear to us.
Thank you everyone for joining. Please kindly share when you join us, and thank you. I'm so happy that anytime I go on live, we get so dedicated people to watch us. Say even Kwame 1 hour, and excellence from 1 hour. This is how I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you so much. Yeah, immediately at the massive. Yeah, the massive. Me share at the massive. Someone call must take it to us.
Thank you very much. So much. Thank you, everyone. Yes. It's important. So
yeah.
That is why Ghana Food Network is there, and that is where the journey has been so far. That's
okay.
We do it ourselves, by ourselves, for ourselves.
Yes. I know that Ghanaian Food Network, you support a lot of pages, including mine,
Yeah.
including my page, and a lot of people don't know the beautiful face behind it. It's a little secret that I think few people know. I'm one of them that I know the face behind that page. Not only, please, I will let you mention it because I don't know the pages that you want me to leave out and the ones you want me to share. So please mention, apart from Ghanaian Food Network, you also have your own fitness page and then other ones. Please let us know and then leave it in the comment section. I'm going to pin it so that everybody please kindly follow all the pages as well for me. Internal pages not mine, not because I know you have a lot of pages.
What happened? I told you I just wanted to keep to Ghanaian Food Network.
Okay, but 3 pages now, but
You're 3 pages. Okay, so apart from Ghanaian Food Network, of course, my private page here,
yes,
Kangas, where I share my, fusion foods between, the fine dining Ghanaian foods. My knowledge from being a chef, I transfer them into Ghanaian foods and make them look beautiful. And I also mostly Katheryn Kangas, the pages, basically because I'm a Ghanaian and I'm married to a Finnish person. It's a fusion of both worlds and both cuisine.
yeah.
So Katheryn Kangas page mostly is to show the fusion between Ghanaian recipes, foods, ingredients, and Finnish ingredients also as well.
Uh-huh.
And then I have my fitness page where
Yeah, when I want to go on that, it's a lot of people.
Well, we are trying to run a half marathon this year.
Wow.
Yeah, so that one is more personal. That's where I just put my personal journey and my fitness journey there, how far I'm coming, how I embrace my body throughout all these trends and modern trends as a mother, as a chef, as a foodie.
Yeah.
So it's a play. I think as Fit Lifestyle, it's the page where I just am myself, where there's not too much pressure to fit into this, trend. So it's just a place where I love to be, where I post when I'm tired, I post when I'm not tired. I just love to. And then I have my Asanka by Kangas. I say Asanka by Katheryn Kangas. So when you go on the page, you see Asanka by Katkan. So that's where we have the Asanka plates. Thank you.
Please, I've pinned a comment and I've pinned a comment there. Please kindly read it. That comment for me is very important.
Thank you. Yes. Thank you very much. I appreciate it also. Thank you so much. We are here to just enjoy ourselves being here and everything. So then I have Asanka by Katkan, where you see my Asanka plates and the bowls, everything that we are trying to do with the Asanka, movements.
Yes.
And then we have the Ghanaian Food Network, where we support everything Ghanaian. All Ghanaian foods that celebrate Ghanaian Asanka, food that celebrates our traditional ingredients like our palm oil. We are having the team this week.
Yes.
And a bit of Ghanaian lifestyle. When you go there, sometimes we show, the market life, the sunsets, the beautiful parts of sunset of Ghana, a little bit of the Ghanaian life. So you have a whole picture, a whole picture of what Ghana it really is when it comes to food. It's not all about, smart moves or, beautiful restaurant pictures. And no, we just want you to, where the journey started, that it's more of a storytelling when it comes to Ghanaian food. So that page is mostly to promote our foods. And I would like to also use this opportunity to actually thank everyone that has been, allowing us to use your food for this cause, because it's very dear to us. Mostly, sometimes, people think it's just nice you take someone's food and you post it. And I have many occasions where people will tell me, pay me or take it off, or you didn't consult me, so take it off. Even though it's for a good cause. So I respect it so much when we have people that, we repost them and they actually say thank you, and I feel the gratitude, and we are also grateful for all of you.
So when you get like comments like this, how do you react to it? When people say, please take my food off, you do not contact me and all that.
We send an apology comment, or we send an apology, message, and then we take it off. We normally do not try if it's against the person's policy, because I started Ghanaian Food Network as an NGO. I'm not actually looking to make money out of it.
Sure.
It was basically to promote Ghanaian foods.
Yes.
We have a few occasions where people want to promote their foods, promote their restaurants, and the criteria is that we do not want to see single-use plastics. We do not want to use food wrapped in plastic. So if your food, your restaurant meets that criteria, we would humbly and we'd be happy to share it for you at a very low.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
But most restaurants don't do it. So if you can't meet that criteria, then we can't help.
That's it. So please, so all restaurants be in your camera, just take it on board. And I think you see, Rome wasn't built in a day, so it's one step at a time. Let's kindly make it as in a lifestyle, because she's promoting a lot of pages, which I know. And then I'm going to read this comment from African's Village Kitchen. He says, you are a number one supporter since 7 years ago. 5 to 1 support me at time. And the time, so I'm going to pin the next comment. And pin it up. Make sure you pin the comments and then
yes.
We go through it.
Yes.
And
so that's basically the idea, that we will use Ghanaian food to promote the cause, where we'll get less plastics from our food, community, and promote our traditional asanka, calabash, banana leaves, wache leaves. Get all this, available eco-friendly utensils in the restaurants.
Please, if someone would like to order, processing it the same. And he can also send a message. Now, order.
You'll find it Asanka by Katheryn. You send us a WhatsApp. We have a business page by there, and then we will get back to you on that page. Asanka by Katheryn. So through there, we will link you. We have a few local portals we are working with. So even if you don't want
to, please, she posts everywhere. I got mine straight here in the UK. So UK or Switzerland or Italy or baby. So everywhere. And if you love to have one, and on the page she's having quite a few of them. You can just go through it and then send her a message as well.
Yeah. And we also have a local porter we are working with. She's a girl, she's a woman, and she makes most of the local poultries. And their small shop is located in somewhere in Bome, in the Volta region.
Wow.
Yeah. So she's also, even if we can't get you our Asanka place now, we have the Bome lady there. She has a small poultry shop, and then anything that you see on the page that you might want to have straight from Ghana, we will link you straight to the lady in Ghana, and then you can buy from her.
Okay.
And I use that page to do, and we are doing that strictly on that page with no fees at all. It's simply to get our poultries out there, bring back our traditional, handmade ceramics. So I'm using that page to support and promote that cause. Thank you very much. And
thank you so much for the love and support. So this month, Ghanaian Food Network May is to take the perception or the myth about palm oil, because it's been so far, palm oil, it's not good, it's not healthy, it's not that. But this month, Ghanaian Food Network page, you will see, so we post a lot of food about palm oil. Kindly go and check it. And please take us through the cause or the reason behind at the content we're posting this month. Now we hear about palm oil, because palm oil, because of I drink beer a lot of people have started eating palm oil too, like cooking, Family midi.
And I'm one on my God.
Hey, I'm family.
So many they are precious. I found it by actually this one I found it by mistake. It was shop na me tasted it was so nice. Into no many
In Pacha ye can you use brand way they promoting it. Yes.
It's promoted in it's made in Ghana by one a was it Ruke Ventures. Ruke Ventures. I have never heard of that before. But I saw
that. Good morning, yeah.
Good, yeah, and it tasted so much like Zomi. Just like, oh, it's so authentic. I don't know how they got it done. So I don't eat it much. But
Hey. Oh, yeah. Okay.
And this one is actually my second bowl this year, my second bottle this year.
Okay. Okay.
Is that how much I eat it? This one is just the Ghana Fresh. I'm sure that one is very common. This one, I always find it from the shop I buy from, but when they're not oil, it was a very, good find, Zomi. Proper Zomi.
And please tell person what to be or they are begging to put me screenshot here to one uncle because also it's very good. If it's coming from a pro, then you know say good. Yeah. So brands now watching, you can just order yours and then support them as well. They are all made in Ghana. If they are made in Ghana.
Yeah.
In fact, for I'll say yours. So if you like to also order, you can get yours. So please, is there anything you want us to know? And please ask me na live me patch me India moon tour maker and page in so now moon share now show love now show support. I want to see that because I think you've learned a lot today, and then I would really appreciate it. But then I'm and then make sure the same thing on all the pages. And God bless you for doing so.
We're talking about Zomi.
Yes.
Oil.
Yes.
This month. Oko Ghanaian Food Network. When you go to Ghanaian Food Network, you will see all the posts. So I've always have, like, since I migrated here. Mm-hmm. It's always been an issue. I've seen products where the family, they put there, no palm oil used.
Hashtag.
No oil was used. No palm oil. No. It was for me, it was offensive when I see these things. Yeah. So I did a little bit of research into it, and the story behind why most companies are starting to brand their products as no palm oil users, me say, when the Westerners when they came to Ghana or West Africa per se, where it grows very predominantly.
Yes. Yes.
They took the seeds.
Yes.
And then they planted it in Asia, South Asia, where it's also tropical, just like Ghana.
Yes.
And it was a booming, manufacturing. It grew faster. It grew bigger. The palm kernels in Asia, one palm kernels, it's like an almond size. It's huge. And the ones we have in Ghana, they are very small, like sometimes like peanut size and stuff. It's not because they are mostly like organic. We let the nature take its course. Yes. So they would go to Asia and some parts of the Amazon, and they just cut down the whole forest, and then they will plant the palm trees so that they can get the palm oil, the palm butter, for cheaper prices, faster, for their companies, for their because it's a very healthy product. For
them, it's just about production.
Almost. It's just cheap production.
Get
buying them organic and expensive like we do in Ghana, or in West Africa, most African countries, no. They wanted it cheap.
Very faster, smart way.
So they would rather go there, cut down forests of lands just to grow the palm tree, which has happened like 20, 30 years ago. It was a huge issue. So then the notion started that people, they are cutting down trees to grow palm tree.
Yeah.
Why do you have to cut down trees to grow palm tree? So then these environmental companies, Greenpeace and whatsoever, then they started making this thing that palm oil is bad. Do not use palm oil because they are cutting trees to make palm oil.
Okay.
So they are killing our environment to make palm oil. And for me, it's bad.
Very bad.
And if they want to use the Western propaganda against that, they should directly, go to these companies, face these companies and tell that you have this plantation there. What you are doing is bad. If you want palm oil, you have to get the organic palm oil sourced, like oil cocoa. They are trying to even grow cocoa in China nowadays, but it's not successful.
It's not the same.
I'm telling you.
The value is not the same.
It's because it's predominantly in West Africa cocoa, in some parts in Brazil or somewhere.
Because Tatakwasi brought cocoa from Fernando Po to Ghana.
Yes, and even that place they don't do production so much nowadays. It's predominantly between Ghana and
Cote d'Ivoire. Yeah, Cote d'Ivoire. Sure.
So, and they are trying now to grow, cocoa in China.
This topic, this topic. I bought. Sorry to keep you listening. I bought Kobe made in China.
Thank you.
So Kobe.
Yeah. So that's how it always starts. That they want to get it cheaper, where they will deny people, the original people, the local farmers, their right to the money, their right for the, development, where it develops the country. The money stays in Ghana. People's lives are better in Africa. It doesn't go out. So then they started doing this in Asia, and then, of course, the whole environmental thing started. But instead of them addressing industrialized palm oil from these companies, they are branding the whole palm oil thing as bad. And this has been happening for many years. And I think now it's time for us to, leverage the education that, no, you have to know what palm oil really is.
Okay.
Palm oil is not bad. Your butter, the butter they are putting in our foods, that is bad.
You can just do. I think when you send me a message that you're going to talk about this, I'll try. I want to run on YouTube and then just get my facts right. So a doctor was really explaining all this to us that is not bad to our health. Even the things that almost are you good to our health and home name. And then that was innumerable how we just had them make, or we had the idea about it, so it's not good in tea and try it. So it's just taken off the market, and then people don't produce it anymore like you used to. I don't know, meaning palm oil is here like 10 years ago, Ghana people are into it more like they used to produce it. So please, I think it's something she's really educating us on, and then finally let's get on board. And please, I would love you to send me a photo of your palm oil.
Yes, I will do that.
Yeah, you send me later when we are done, so that I'll also tag a company.
Yeah.
Now, if you really love to get one, then you can get one. So thank you so much, everyone. Me who commenting Nancy, me patron me person me or cast not trade be beans and me pinning back up.
Thank you guys for coming. Yeah. So when we talk about palm oil, it's a whole process. Like in Ghana, it's a tree of life. If you have a palm oil in a palm tree in your house, you never go hungry. We use the leaves as baskets, as brooms.
Point number one.
After a palm tree can give you like 10 years of palm, then it hardly dies.
Wow.
It will give you 10 years standing there. Every year you will get your palm nuts. So once after 10 years, I think, lifespan was about 15 years. And to say, after 15 years, when they cut them down, it is never taken off the plots. Because of its high, water nutrients, they rot very fast.
Oh, okay.
It's the water nutrients, That's where we get palm wine.
Essentially.
Cut it down now because of the water nutrients. Now, woman, or a very, it's very good. No, after you get your palm tree, you cut it down. You get your broom. You get your baskets. Then the stock now, the whole tree. You get your palm nuts, palm wine. So they will make the holes. They will cut the holes, put a bit of smoke under the trees where it will help this, water steam out. It takes up to 2-3 days. You get your authentic palm wine, which is, you all know how palm wine tastes.
Yes.
Delicious, refreshing. And it's, exactly. So and when this palm tree is down there while it's deteriorating, that's where you get most of the best mushrooms.
Oh, I love mushrooms.
Because the water nutrients is very high. So after you got all that palm wine out of it, there's still water in there because we know mushrooms grow in very, it has to be humid and water.
Yes.
That's when mushrooms generate. Then the mushrooms will start growing. And these mushrooms are the best.
The authentic one, you prefer proper.
My grandmother was a choba operator many years ago, many years ago growing up.
Oh, tell me.
I remember her. She always uses the palm tree mushrooms.
Best. The best.
Also
the palm tree mushrooms, and they're the best.
Exactly. So even after we've gotten our palm nuts, we've gotten our brooms, we've gotten our baskets, we have our palm wine, we have our mushrooms. After this process, inside, so ukati palm tree now, there's this chaffy it's like support.
Yeah.
So when you cut in there now, that's where most of the local farmers, that's where they have their, a sponge from.
Okay, so I locally produce as well.
They go in there and they take they kind of scrape it like that.
Scrape it out, yeah.
Tawe, sapo, and all those things,
Yeah.
Some from palm trees. So they don't even think about all this tree of life for us as Africans.
That benefits now,
I don't know how you can tell me palm tree is bad for the environment.
Yeah.
If my livelihood is from that one tree.
Mm-hmm.
From the nuts, when you get the fruits, the red ones now you use now, that's where you get your fruits. You get your palm oil, the red ones we have here.
Yeah.
That's where you have the palm from the red fruits, which is delicious, nutritious. I don't know what they want. A lot. When after that you get that from the fruits itself, where you have the red palm oil, then you are left with the nuts.
Okay.
And you remember the nuts, you can actually break them.
Yeah.
And what do?
You can make oil out of it. You can get you can even use it as a snack. Hey, exactly. The list can go on and on.
Exactly. I remember using them as a snack after my mother has finished.
Oh, 18 days. You know the thing, right? You know the thing.
Exactly. Sit down and use them as snacks. Now, when it's very grindy, the nuts. And my mother would tell us that, you know what? This wrap, you can actually wrap the child.
Yes. It's true. It's true.
You can immediately feel the extra beautiful glow.
Oh, yeah. Because everything is natural. It's not harsh on the skin. Anything.
It was I remember I had it was a stepbrother or something, and then he lived with us for some time, and his way of actually bathing was like the guy would just get the palm nut tree.
Yeah.
Sit down, crack millions of the nuts, rub it on his own self, and they go for a swim, and that's it.
No sunbent beer, only sunbent beer and yes.
Only.
sometimes I think Nyawaka training so really good like I say yeah green coastal.
Exactly.
Because this is what we have and then we have to protect it and then make good use of it. So I think this is used to see our kind now. If an investor be here now way I think that it is the next you see Africa is the next I don't know if it's here air top I don't know if it's here yeah this
the next China they should get is the
yes
next development
Africa next China
it's the next hub.
Nina business one those maybe person only way business on patch up send message now you talk about it.
Yeah, Africa is now it's our time now.
Yeah, it's our time. It's true. It's our time to shine.
Time now, so we won't even compare ourselves to China because if we had been able to put all the resources our ancestors giving it to us now, we would have been much stronger and much better than our continent.
Yeah, no, correct. Yeah, no, correct. Because there will be that we have everything. We have everything.
Shea butter that because shea butter can never be regrown. You can never grow shea butter. So what's me yanka over try shea butter. But shea butter is one thing now. When the birds eat is now poop or savannah hona, it grows by itself.
Oh,
Cats grow shea butter.
Okay, I'm just
so you need all this production and now people I see many beautiful pages now promoting shea butter and I feel happy because I think it's the time now. Many of the women back home their lives are getting better because of the shea butter.
True. It's true.
But secret now one name is shea butter you can't grow.
It's true.
They tried it. They are trying cocoa in China.
I think I saw the Gary production as well, Gary. Saw Gary production in and they are doing it massive, like massive. It's not it's anyone you maybe who say it's not you. Oh, I did so crummy because yeah, Gina, you 2 Western accent, Ukuta Bibia, make a PM from me. Yeah, one thing I check. See, I drink your masona, yeah, promote your idea. May that everyone, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Wow, by walk in so if my lady, you have any final words for us? And then Major will now enjoy the weekend because I know Semina wasn't easy. And I thank everyone. Obia on board. Only my life there, Madam Obia say and Obia so I send a message say later, I'm date anytime so my lady, if you have anything for us, and then please follow Ghanaian Food Network. She's doing a great job. Media opposed me so I'll take this opportunity to thank her and also thank her. She's the one of the ladies here who inspired me to also be a chef. So if any said me no one hand and then she is also behind say because okay, let me create a food page. My idea initially wasn't to get a page, it was a lifestyle kind of me. But I found because that's why we page different normally lifestyle.
Exactly.
That is where let me see. You send me for seafood all the time. Let me see. No, I think it's the lifestyle thing is not my thing. But I mean, I'm really okay. So, I'll say thank you and God bless you so much. So, your final words for us, and then maybe I know why your duties.
So my final words will be that we shouldn't forget where we are coming from.
Yes.
It's very important. If you grow up with, if you like migrate from Ghana and you make children outside Ghana, please put in the efforts, even if it's once in 2, 3, 4 years, take them back home. Let our children grow up knowing where they came from. It's very important, all these childhood memories that we make with our children, or even when you were growing up, we should try to tell the stories, share our food stories, share our lives. Because the moment we stop telling those stories, it's dying.
Yeah, it's out of the system. And they are the next generation.
And they are the next generations. They are the next generation. It doesn't matter if they weren't born in Ghana or wherever.
Or yes, I'm making say you're still Ghanaian. Oh, I'm Ghanaian.
Okay. Seriously, we shouldn't forget our story and where we shouldn't. It shouldn't die. Our food stories, our lives, our foods, we shouldn't die and educate ourselves more. When someone tells you, say, I do this here. Okay.
Please, sorry to just cut you off. I think someone asked, please, or should be everywhere, or should be the GR? I think that's the question. I'll pin the question so that you can read it. I'll pin the question.
Ah,
Yeah.
yes, that's a lovely lady from Australia. Thank you very much,
Oh,
sister.
thank you.
So
Yeah.
I think you find it in any African shop, or even
Yeah.
if you're lucky in some Asian shop. It might not be Ghanaian, but you would get palm oil
Oh,
in
sorry. About the palm oil. Sorry. Yeah.
about the palm oil. Yeah.
Yeah. So
You
please,
would
me post here. I think I'll add it later on and I'll post it on my pages. Now I'm checking.
yeah. So it's mostly that saying let's keep telling the stories. Let's keep telling them that know where we are coming from.
Yes.
Tell them that hey, palm oil is no good. Make you go back there, read the story. People that are making it cheaper, that are killing our story. Man, when you go to Ghana and you see the production of palm oil, the efforts that goes through now, it's very hard to disheartening and say, oh, but so be THN and say palm oil is no good.
It's not good.
I don't even want to start with their butter and the other lifestyle with them.
Hey, yes, take it to you again. Because who can carry who they are? One has our Betty a friend of one our Betty
we don't want to go into that. So it's very disrespectful to us that when the information is out there and then people just, carry it on and carry it on. So now it's time for us to stop and tell them the real stories.
That is it.
So let's keep telling the stories, the true stories, the positive ones that, we grew up with, how we make them so beautiful that now everyone seems to enjoy it over the world. So it's as simple as that. Because if it's so bad as palm oil, they try to say it, they wouldn't have gone through all these lengths to, steal our seeds and go to another plant, another continent to grow it.
Sure.
That's how important it is to the food process, the food chain system. We have a part to play in it, and they should give credit as it is. Try to buy it from our local people, from our local farmers, improve lives back in Africa, and not try to make it cheap off, someone else, and then we have to suffer, and people come up and say, "Oh, your food is bad. Palm oil is bad." I'll walk you out of my house if you tell me that.
My sister, don't know. Carry the go.
I will just
carry the go. I beg. All right, I don't person say.
I want because I've seen this in a long time. Sorry, people say it, because even when people go to the shop to buy stock cubes.
Oh, what was it? I don't know.
Like make the effort and read what's in them. But personally, for me, when I buy stock cubes, I'm only looking for those ones that you share butter and palm butter.
It's true.
I know it's supporting. It's in a way supporting, all this, the misinformation about palm butter, because other companies are using it cheaply and everything. Mm-hmm. But when I see it in product, for me, I still feel that it's playing a role, a very important role in the food chain system. That is how important palm oil is and palm butter is.
Yeah.
So we have to just debunk what is actually going to say industrialized palm oil from the big companies should be dealt with. Let them stop those, afforestation, the deforestation award.
Oh, so palm.
It's, exactly. Go back to Africa. Farmers respect the efforts they put into making the palm oil. So, hearts, with their hearts, because that's where they get their livelihood from.
It's true. It's true because I mean, documentary be what Channel 4 or how UK. And I think that we share a little bit of it only stories some other time, and it was sad. Even Coco Koran, the people you move them one time Coco, and then income they get and what they go through and pain and then all that. Yeah, it's very sad. So be idea for almost generation, all of a sudden. It didn't know idea rubber. It didn't know idea like things that is not. I think Ghanaians even don't consume, and then now you have to go outside and import.
And in any way. So in your money,
I can't remember. Not anymore.
Exactly.
It's sad.
Into the no, I don't know you see it protected. Now you're making sure that it will develop the country. Keep it there. If you, I'm always keep it in Ghana. That's the whole dream. That come buy from the local farmers, respect their efforts and what they put into making this production. That's where the real economy. That's where the real development starts. Because if this person is using maybe just two, nika. To process the palm oil.
They are not going anywhere.
And you go and you buy from them and you buy from them, you respect and you give them good prices. What are the chances that this farmer can't get 3 or 4 nika in the future?
So I hear which we produce with 2. Like the production because saying Anna
so that is
Ghana. Yeah, so internet, but sometimes this issues
it's even harsher.
Yeah.
So for me, network, everything is to still empower our food system because there's so much power in food. When people talk about cuisines and stuff, and you see all this French cuisine running everywhere, doing everywhere, and I'm like, tell a Frenchman to make you jollof. Tell a Frenchman to cook you salad. Or like wache. Tell a Frenchman what is it, Let's see what will happen when you tell them to do that. Nothing.
Because they see Ghana for the sorry to say this, Africa for the easy say okay baby this will be a day here. I saw a cocoa for social and lambing. That's also but Brony be sent to another one. Because I almost say Ghana a Bibinica Philan focus and I almost say Bibinica Italian Nicasa. But Brony be the Anaya but
yeah, we will get there. So that is why for me it's more important. Our foods are it's there. That's look. Let's tell the story. Let's pushing our stories out there that people will start, asking questions, wanting to know more. It's not just about stealing what's so good for us and then using it for their benefits.
Please, what person will link up and send in DM? What person will link up with Katheryn? Please send in DM. Why? Commenting now, make me link up. Sorry, sorry to patch up. My lady Biwa, live so. My sister be also, and then she does this. Affordable Village Kitchen. And please, I'll also pin her. She sent a comment earlier. Try and get one of her spies, and I have range of them. So please kindly challenge your love and support na order. Me that's it. It's no one also. I have the spice here from Affordable Village Kitchen. So try and get yours as well.
It's the best. I was going to look for my.
Oh yeah. Medium, back on class at 10 spice blending last time. And I'll talk about the plate as well. It's in the plate, or bet me actually pick baby ama. Always sending DM WhatsApp message or responding asking me nama. And then I have my bag here as well. And make me keep it That's what I used for my shopping stuff and that until person order kindly send her DM for Namisha Munina.
Thank you for having
me. I really appreciate you guys. That's it. Because it is easy to be like that you get people on board to watch you hours and hours. It's time. I'm very time. I always say that it's time. And then
time.
Yeah, we'll be at college, you must so you're busy doing your own thing, you're busy doing your own stuff. So I really thank you all so much.
God bless you too, sister.
Thank you, thank you. I really appreciate you so much. Me special guest the founder of Ghanaian Food Network. It ain't easy. Say always anything to 2000 and above, you know. More playing an issue support. But opposed to Ghana, and money how I say this thing, and money how. Meaning how they go for money how say we politely talk about it. You didn't know it's Ghana to the VS, Ghana to the world, Africa to the VS, Africa to the world, you know. Me that's the brain, and then mbesi ha na maka chom se me da masi na nyame shram.
Thank you
Have
guys.
a lovely weekend and thank you so much, Katheryn.
Thank you for having me.
All right. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.